Okay, now I have a brand new scale. It's an Infit Eros scale. It is a Bluetooth scale, and it is set up on my cell phone so that it syncs to the Eros application and also syncs to my Fitbit application. So let's see if this works, folks. I will share the box and pictures of all of that later, once I get my weight, in order to share with you. Okay, so today's weight is 181.2.
It's hubby's turn to weigh in. He's already been up and had coffee and stuff, and he forgot to weigh in, so we're doing it now. I think that's a little higher than yesterday. No? Same? Let me get that. 185.2. Perfect.
So I have a little square, and I named it Fitbit and Scale. My Eros Scale app is here, and my Fitbit app is here. So I'm going to open the Eros Scale app, and I have it set up. My weight today was 181.2, which is no change from yesterday. My weight goal is 135 pounds. That's my goal, folks. My weight from December 16th, the difference, I've lost 1.4 pounds. My BMI, I have lost 0.3. My body fat, I have lost 0.3. So you see my weight. Right here, I am in the overweight range now, creeping towards normal, which I am extremely excited about. My BMI is in the overweight, creeping towards normal, which I'm getting excited about as well. This body fat I'm upset about. So it's the body composition fat tissue ratio. So it shows it's 34.1%. Now, I'm glad my visceral fat is in the acceptable range. Your visceral fat is the danger zone fat. That is the fat that is around your vital organs. That's that hard fat that is internal that can cause all kinds of issues. That's that basketball hard fat that is on men typically, and women around their middle. So I'm kind of glad that my visceral fat is less than my subcutaneous fat. So I'm glad that at least my visceral fat is in the acceptable range now. So my fat-free body weight is 119.4 pounds, and my subcutaneous fat is high. Subcutaneous is below the skin. It's right below the skin level, and that's the fat that I want my body to burn as fat for fuel. So anyway, I can go on. Now remember, my body water fat is low to normal, so I have not hydrated. I just woke up. I'm having my first bulletproof coffee of the day, so I need to hydrate. Anyway, that's a little, and skeletal muscle is low, so I need to start doing some muscle building exercises. That's for sure. So anyway, I set up my account. You can set up and add members. You can add friends and family members. So this is my weight. This is my husband's weight. And on Harry's, oops, there we go. He's got the same type of thing. We put in his target weight goal, his body fat, his BMI. He has less body fat than I do, but he's still in the obese category. His visceral fat is higher than mine. So we need to get that more into the acceptable range. His subcutaneous fat is still high, and we need to get that into the middle range as well. I don't know why your BMI isn't fixed. Maybe I haven't set him up. I'll have to check that later. But anyway, I want to move forward to my Fitbit and show you my Fitbit. So today already I've done 467 steps. My sleep score is 9 hours and 4 minutes, and this shows my sleep score. So I was awake 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. My REM sleep, if you look at this right here, I was awake for a total of an hour. My REM sleep was 2 hours, 23 minutes. Light sleep was 5 hours and deep sleep was 45 minutes. And it gives me a good score today for my sleep. I want to go forward to my resting heart rate, female health, total pounds lost. Since 10/4, I've lost since October 4th, 7.8 pounds. So today is right here. Wednesday, Tuesday. So if you look back and we go back to February when we started keto, right here, February 13th, 226 pounds. Now the fat ratios on my Fitbit are different than the scale, and you'll see that. So if you can watch this, I have gone steadily downward trend. You know, I've had a few oopsies, but always remained keto. Going down, going down, going down. October and November. So here we are today. So, and that got automatically transferred via Bluetooth from my eros scale right in. So as far as my food scale, if you can, I don't know if you can zoom in. Can I bring this closer to you?
No, bring it.
Okay. So this shows my percentage of carbs, percentage of fat, and percentage of protein. Over here, it shows the actual amount. So I've had 2 grams total carbs, 22 total grams of fat, and 10 grams of protein, because I made myself a bulletproof coffee this morning. I had heavy whipping cream. I had a scoop of keto collagen, vanilla. I had cocoa butter. And by the way, folks, cocoa butter oil is a long chain fatty acid, and it's very healthy for you. I get the little cocoa butter nibs that are the little round, they're 1 tablespoon, and they are delicious in bulletproof coffee. I use that instead of butter because cocoa butter is where the taste of chocolate comes from, and it's very, very healthy for you. So I add my cocoa butter this morning, and that's what I've had. And then I had my Perfect Keto MCT oil powder so far. So the nice thing about this is when you add your food, you have the choice of using the scanner. You can just scan the label and it brings it all in for the barcode. You can search for foods that you use frequently or recent foods that you've done. I have custom foods. You can add your anything that's not here or the barcode doesn't scan, or any recipes. This is where I added. I've made a recipe for my chaffle, for instance. And then I have a list of my foods that I can choose through, and these are the things that I usually go back to, my go-to stuff. I can look regularly on that. So anyway, what I wanted to share with you is that I get my percentage, so that counts my macronutrients and it counts my total carbs, because my carbs are total weight. I don't go over 20 grams total on my carbs because I am very sensitive to carbs right now. Anyway, folks, I will show you the box that my eros scale came in. I'll show you the front and the back of it, and you can go online and order yours today. Just so you know, I was watching Time to Shrink, and Erica had bought one, and it looked really interesting to me. So I went online to Amazon, and I actually got it for like 50% off. I paid $29.99 for my scale, and it's normally $49.99, so I got an awesome deal. But I'll put a link below to Amazon where you guys can go online and get yours as well.